Hiya folks, welcome to the show, and the time has finally come as today we are going to be watching the Owl House Season 2 premiere, Separate Tides, as well as Season 2 Episode 2, Escaping Expulsion. I'm so excited to get into these as this will be the first ever season of a show I react to from beginning to end, and I couldn't honestly imagine a better show to start that with than this one. Now, I'm going into this with quite hefty expectations because A, Dana Terrace has said that Season 2 is a lot closer to her original vision of the show, and B, we know Season 2 is the last full-length season of The Owl House, as Season 3 is only going to be 3 40-minute specials. So Season 2 has to both introduce a lot of stuff and wrap up a lot of stuff, and with all things considered, not a whole lot of time to do it. But I mean, as long as we get Lumity, we'll probably be okay. Alright, that's all I have to say, so let's jump right in. Okay, here we go. Season 2, Episode 1, Separate Tides, in 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is the clip they've already revealed. Oh, I've missed her so much.
When I lay waste to all that you...
King, drop it now. Drop it now.
I know I've already spoken about this intro a lot, but I can't get over how amazing it is. So excited! It's been almost a year for us.
And look, I have friends to help me.
I'm never letting you go. You're never returning to the human realm.
No.
It's still hard for everyone to trust each other, but maybe with time, we can all become friends.
Oh.
Did you know that apple is a hat? Really?
No, King! This week we're bounty hunters. Next week we...
He does hands.
I'm trying to stay civil.
I mean, that is civil for Ida.
At least my image still commands respect and fear.
Who told you to do this?
You! Who are you?
No apple blood. I set the money on griffin eggs for loose. There's not a lot she can digest here, so I make sure to have her favorites around.
Oh, Ida is the best mom.
Selkie-Damas hunt. I want in.
Pirate lose! Pirate lose! What?
Have fun wallowing in self-pity and feeling bad for cursing me. Bye!
I guess I deserve this.
Yeah, kinda do.
You're trying to spy on your old buddies? I can help! We can find out their crushes! We can give them cute couple names!
Hoodie's starting to sound more and more like Mickey Mouse from the 2013 shorts. Yep, I'm getting Treasure Planet vibes. Okay, Luz, but you can't use glyphs for everything.
That's because you are...
Oh, what are these guys hiding? What are these guys hiding? I want to know.
Is that the Emperor's sigil?
This ship belongs to the Emperor?
Oh.
I gotta tell Luce.
Unfortunately, you won't have a chance.
You.
I have to do this alone. Because if I can't, what kind of witch am I?
Sorry, Lulu. I mean, sorry, Lilith.
Now,
Hoodie's learning. Hoodie's learning. What is happening? Okay. Golden Guard. We're gonna meet Golden Guard.
Why are you robbing our ship? And what happened to your legs?
That can still be arranged.
Why are you guys hunting the Selkie-Damas? It's a peaceful creature and you're provoking it.
The Emperor ordered me to slay one. I'm just following orders.
Well, I'm just gonna smack you around a bit.
Leave it alone!
Wait, I didn't see any paper. I didn't see any paper. Was Luce making that out of thin air?
What? No. I can't do this alone.
I need help!
I'm here for you, Lulu! No witches an island! I'll face my
What's this alone business? Don't you remember? Us weirdos have to...
What? Stick together? Because you stuck with me, you lost your magic. You almost got turned to stone, and now you can't even afford your apple blood because you're worried about what I need to eat.
You helped me find King's Crown when you barely knew me. You saved me from turning to stone, and you even got me talking to my sister again.
Oh.
So, unfortunately for you, my life is pretty great because I'm friends with Luce the human.
Ida, do you want to learn your first glyph?
And try to stay out of trouble. The Emperor is not a merciful man. Bye!
We know.
My first glyph. Did I do good?
Baby,
Oh. Oh, I've missed them.
Before, it's hard for me to ask for help.
It's okay. I'm sorry for being all nosy.
Oh.
Lulu, every friendship
Lilith and Hootie, best friends. I love it.
friend.
I'm not commenting on that.
The scrying potion. It's ready.
Yes.
To prove that I'm trustworthy, I'm giving you a peek inside the Emperor's castle.
Nice peek.
I'm in a good mood. Who wants to get takeout and draw faces on Hootie?
I'll protect you, Hootsifer.
Oh.
We're not ordering crackers.
I'm fine with whatever. Things are starting to feel right again.
Knock, human.
Okay. That was just a nice, fun reintroduction to the world and the characters. You know, there wasn't really anything too major that went down other than, you know, the introduction of the Golden Guard. I loved all the callbacks to season 1 in the first episode, and it did kind of, you know, give the impression that this season is going to be very different than season 1, just in terms of the tone and style. But no, that was a really good episode, and now we move on to Escaping Expulsion. Okay, and here we have season 2, episode 2, Escaping Expulsion. Hopefully the big Lumity episode in 3, 2, 1. Idrik and Emra. We're gonna meet the parents.
Welcome, valued investors, to our annual Light Industries private sale.
That voice.
We are proud to present the first glimpse of our crowning achievement, the
There she is.
tea. Help you keep up. Mama to mittens. Remember our deal? Make this look good and we'll...
Are we gonna find out why Amity has that nickname?
Oh, it's so fast and strong. Order now. Never escape.
No.
What's with you lately? I see. Looks like our precious mittens has been getting distracted.
I want to talk about, whatever the dad's name is for a second, because that was not the character we saw in the flashback in Understanding Willow. That was odd.
Are we about to encounter a never-before-seen glyph?
Unfortunately, no. These four either came from nature or another witch's spell. I don't know where to find more.
But we're gonna find out.
The Hexside train is a-coming! Chugga chugga!
Okay, King's in charge while I'm gone. Bye!
What? Yeah, I'll deal with it.
Okay, first day back after the petrification ceremony. Just be chill.
Oh,
Luce, you're okay.
his voice! His voice!
I miss a birthday or something?
Which puberty?
I can't.
Yeah, and he got a growth spurt.
Amity!
In celebration of your return, I have brought you a homemade fairy pie.
Oh.
That sounds so.
Ingredients are very fresh.
Thank you.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm just happy to return to some sense of normalcy.
You can't just barge in here.
Yes, we can. We are the Parent Creature Association. Lose no Sarah, Will Park, and Augustus Porter. Report to Principal's office now. And you too, Amity.
No.
The abomination situation, the destruction of detention, the rampage of Grom. These are but a few of the incidents that have endangered Hexside students, including our daughter.
They stopped Grom.
I mean expelled.
What? Take this as a lesson, Mittens. A blight always upholds their end of the deal.
I wanted to get punched so bad.
It's good! Amity! Tell them!
Good. Now, you'll be taking double the classes to make up for lost time. Actually, I'm appalled that you're not in class right now. What are you thinking?
Right, sorry.
I hate them.
Oh, my dad can't find out about this. I guess I'll have to start surviving off the land.
New voice, new design, same old Gus.
We're just trying to teach our daughter a valuable lesson in business.
How does this teach anything? We're still gonna be friends with her. I'm calling applesauce on this business balloon.
Yes! You call applesauce, honey.
But I think I see your points. If you're interested in talking things through, I'm sure we can come to some sort of an agreement.
Good chump.
Come on.
We almost got it. Glyph pyramid! What are you expecting this glyph pyramid to do?
Destroy the house, probably. Oh, I love that friendship. Oh.
Life is just so dull without them.
Oh. There she is. Come on. Fix this.
Will and Gus don't deserve this. So, will you help me, please?
Is it supposed to do that?
Well, it did something.
This place smells a lot.
Oh, Mrs. Potts.
I'm here to appeal to your hearts, Blight.
That's sweet.
They don't have any.
Now, you might want to go get ready, because we have a long night ahead of us, folks. Welcome back to Blight Industries.
I hate her. I actually hate her.
But we specialize in weaponry. You might want to duck.
Found a replacement? Did anyone come to the house today?
No fair! No fair! They get Amphibia merchandise in their universe!
Hey, Willow.
Oh! I'm so happy we finally got to meet them.
No. I'll distract them with illusions of beautiful lady guys.
This isn't a cartoon from the 40s, Gus. We need a better plan.
So they have cartoons in this universe. What are the rules? What technology do you have and what technology don't you have?
Ed, you're helping? Of course. Just don't tell Mom.
Oh, I want more sibling episodes. Bring us what? Bring them what?
The Abomaton 2.0! It won't rest until its enemy is completely eliminated.
You're a big boy, aren't you?
Didn't you hear me? It won't rest until its enemy is completely eliminated.
Okay, at least it can't get me up here.
Nope, it can! Come on, Amity, come on, Amity! She is so much better at using glyphs now.
Hey, I'm alive! Oh no.
Not for long.
I'm dead! Stay away from my loop!
Amity Blight, you are in so much trouble.
Yes!
Luce, are you okay?
She's pushing! She's pushing!
Get away from the human! No, you're gonna listen to me for once.
They make me think about the kind of person I really want to be!
Yes, they do!
Fine, it's a deal. Just stop with the theatrics.
Besides, she's getting stronger.
Alador!
Do I get extra credit?
Excellent job on the 2.0, dear.
Yes, your Abomatons are quite extraordinary. Too bad no one will be receiving them.
We're honored to have
You should be. Emperor Willows doesn't take kindly to citizens making a private army.
So that just happened. I hate Amity's mother. I've forgotten her name because my brain just wants to blank it out. Oh, that was so good. There were so many Lumity moments. Oh, Amity, I'm so proud of you. I just need a second to process everything, so on to the reviews. After an agonising 280 plus day wait, the Owl House is finally back for its second season, which promises to be a much darker and more mature take on the series, more in line with Dana Terrace's original vision before executive meddling happened. And these first two episodes felt very much like a transition point, but I'll discuss that more later. Right now, let's get some thoughts out on the season premiere, Separate Tides. After our cold open, which was already shown in a promo clip, we learn that with the portal gone and no human treasures to peddle, Luce, Ida and King have been forced to take odd jobs just to make ends meet. Well, not so much meet, more so catch a glimpse of each other from across a crowded room. And this week they're doing bounty hunting, which isn't going so well, especially now that Ida's power has been significantly diminished. But now let's move back a scene for some nice old-fashioned blind speculation. In a parallel to how Youngblood Old Souls closed out, Luz records a video for Camilla explaining everything that's happened lately, but obviously, it fails to send. It has been a week and a half since the petrification ceremony, meaning by this point, Camilla properly has to be wondering why Luz hasn't been responding to any of her texts, which may cause her to take a closer look at those letters she's been receiving and realise that Luz didn't write them, because it was Golden Guard. We see a brief glimpse of Camilla in the Season 2 trailer as she's most likely going to go full detective mode to figure out what happened to her daughter. Also, there is clearly a picture of Golden Guard behind her, further adding to my prediction that he definitely wrote the letters. I really hope Camilla is going to get her own episode that shows the full process of how she figures this whole thing out, because I want to see some badass Camilla. Luz has been taking this whole thing pretty hard, especially when she learns Ida has been making sacrifices so she'll be able to eat. So she decides to join the Selkie-Damas bounty, joining a pirate crew, and I cannot be the only person who was getting heavy Treasure Planet vibes from these scenes. Like, this has to be intentional on the writer's part. King accidentally stumbles on the fact they are on one of Emperor Belos' ships, but before he has a chance to warn Luz, he's captured. With the very generous usage of her glyphs, Luz is able to catch the Selkie-Damas, but it's able to get away as the ship is robbed by a mysterious figure. The pirate turns out to be Ida as they are interrupted by Golden Guard, our first new big player this season, and he is just a delight. There's a nice blend of comedic moments, yet he still presents a decent threat. Also, he's voiced by Zeno Robinson, aka Remy from Big City Greens, so damn has this guy got range. He's one of those characters that can go either of two ways. He can either be redeemed or in a dramatic twist go full evil, and considering this show, I'm leaning towards the latter. However, he's not in the episode too much, so we'll get a chance to talk more about him at a later date. Bye! In order to save King as well as stop Ida from being arrested, again, the two are tasked with killing the Selkie-Damas, which Ida protests to as it's a peaceful creature, but Emperor Belos has called for it to be slain. Luz steps forward as Ida desperately tries to talk her down with Season 1 references, but Luz is too racked with guilt and jumps down attempting to fight the beast until Ida saves her. And I can't even.
Unfortunately for you, my life is pretty great because I'm friends with Luz the human.
Now that Luz has been brought back to her senses, the two come up with a plan to trick Golden Guard and rescue King, with Ida learning her first glyph, and the parallels to Season 1 are killing me. Ida tells the Selkie-Damas it's not safe here, and she should move both her and her child further out to sea. To show her gratitude, she does this, gifting them Selkie Gris, seemingly putting an end to their money problems, at least for now. While all this has been going on, Lilith has been trying to find a way to somehow make it up to Ida for, you know, cursing her as a child and ruining her entire life. She plans to make a potion so they can spy on the Emperor's coven. But there's one thing standing in the way. Bees. Because of course it's bees! This leads to an absolutely precious friendship blossoming between Lilith and Hootie. And it was great that not only did Hootie finally get a win, but was actually given some depth, which was really nice to see. I greatly enjoyed this friendship, and I'm so happy it seems like it will be a running thread throughout the season, rather than just being a part of this one episode. Luz, Ida, and King arrive home as Lilith finishes the potion, thus giving them a glimpse into Emperor Belos' castle. Everything and everyone is happy, and nothing could possibly spoil this moment.
Knock, knock, human.
Well, Separate Tides wasn't mind-blowing by any means, but was a very much welcome reintroduction to the world and these characters, showing just how much we missed in those 1.5 weeks. It gave us such a great story about Luz and Ida's relationship, introduced us to a new fun and mysterious character, and set up a lot of stuff that will hopefully be expanded upon later in the season. And with that, let's move on to Escaping Expulsion, the episode that more than made up for the lack of Lumity in our lives for the past 10 months. The episode opens up at Blight Industries, where after a year of them being the worst characters on the show, we finally get to meet Amity's parents, Odelia and Alador Blight. And very quickly, something seems off here. Alador's presentation in this episode is not what we were expecting. He's mostly silent, with a very sullen look on his face, and mostly only speaks when someone else prompts him. That is a stark contrast to what we saw in Understanding Willow. Amity is presenting the latest product, the Abomination Soldier, and is giving it about as much enthusiasm as I gave high school Spanish. And then the episode starts playing a fun game called How Much Can We Get the Audience to Hate Odalia Bly?
Mama to mittens. Remember our deal? Make this look good and we'll forgive your recent lackluster performance in school.
However, things go awry when a photo of Amity, Luce, Willow and Gus at Grom falls out of her sleeve, because of course she keeps it on her at all times, causing her to ruin the presentation and leading to her mother finding out about her new friends. At the Owl House, Luce is teaching Ida and Lilith the ins and outs of glyph magic, today looking at how to combine glyphs, but is quickly ushered off by Hooty to Hexside. There she reunites with Willow and Gus for presumably the first time since the petrification ceremony. We see that Gus has in fact gone through witch puberty, but despite his new face and voice, it's still the same old Gus.
I just hope it helps Ida learn my name. She keeps calling me Goops. Hey, Goops! It's already spreading.
After an adorably disturbing Lumity moment, the good times are cut short when the Blights barge in and call the three of them and Amity to Principal Bump's office. As, in Gus's words, their memorable adventures finally catch up with them.
The abomination situation. The destruction of detention. The rampage of Grom. These are but a few of the incidents that have endangered Hexside students, including our daughter.
The three of them are expelled from school as Amity is too afraid to speak up for them. Outside, Luce confronts Odalia, who is suspiciously reasonable and agrees to talk things through, but they're interrupted by Willow and Gus, who say they'll get back into Hexside on their own or die trying.
No one's dying. Not with that attitude.
Meanwhile, Ida, rather than trying to follow what Luce was teaching and learn the basics, is trying to combine glyphs in her own way to mixed results. But the best part of this subplot is more Hooty and Lilith friendship moments. Back to the formerly Hexside trio, they make many attempts to sneak back into school as Bump is depressed without them, which is when Gus and Willow's parents find out, and needless to say, I was very excited to finally meet Willow's dads. Luce runs into Amity and asks her to take her to Odalia, and this crew is 100% having fun torturing us. Luce finds the business card from early and travels to Blight Manor, where we get treated to a basic but still nice reference. Luce strikes up a deal with them. She'll do Amity's job of showing off the Blight's products in exchange for her, Gus and Willow being allowed back into Hexside. And at this point in the episode, I was genuinely unsure whether or not the three would go back in the end. Maybe this whole plotline is meant to be a dig at the executives who mandated that Luce attend some kind of school, despite the fact the series is technically set during the summer. Anyway, so now Luce is the new test subject for all the Blight's new weaponry. Amity returns home and, thanks to some excellent deduction skills, figures out what happened. And now we finally get to meet Willow's dads, who apparently have Amphibia merch. Just a quick rant/tangent, why aren't there any Amphibia books? I mean, Disney TVA is terrible when it comes to making merchandise, but the one constant is every series has gotten some kind of print material, even the Owl House, which came out after. Where are my morbid frog books, Disney? Where are they? As Willow is left in her room alone, Gus grabs her attention as he and Amity stand outside her window to tell her that Luce is in trouble. Again. And this moment was just too precious.
Hey, Willow,
Shh. They get in as Luce seems to be having fun, but it's not over yet as the Blights are ready to present the Abomatron 2.0, which won't rest until its enemy is completely eliminated. Despite her best efforts, Luce is easily outmatched, but then...
Hey! Stay away from my loot!
I very much enjoyed this moment.
Amity Blight, you are in so much
Yes! That's my girl! And she's blushing! Luce is blushing! We are getting close! We are getting so close! And that's like the one positive to this show getting cut short. Lumity is going to be canon very, very soon. Or at least those are the vibes I'm getting. Amity stands up to Odalia and we're both blushing! Sorry, I think I've got it out my system. Odalia agrees to Amity's terms before almost instantly trying to back out until Alador steps in, and I have no idea whether or not to trust this guy. But at least to some extent, he came to his daughter's aid here. There's just a lot of unknowns surrounding him, and I'm eager to learn more. Back at the Owl House, Lilith is explaining to Ida how combining glyphs actually works. And King has been oddly insightful in this episode.
Maybe the reason Luce hasn't found any more glyphs is because there aren't anymore.
While cleaning up the destruction, the Blights are confronted by the Emperor's Coven, who will be purchasing all the Abomatrons and funding research into making them stronger.
We're honored to have—
You should be. Emperor Bellows doesn't take kindly to citizens making a private army.
Oh, also there's a new end credit sequence that for some reason was not included in the copy of the episode I could find. It's cute, and I love the style of the murals and all the various hints it gives to the storylines we'll be exploring this season. Escaping Expulsion was a really engaging and action-packed episode. Even putting aside all the Lumity moments, there are just a lot of really fun character interactions and a few phenomenal sequences. Like, all the fight choreography in the last act was amazing. We also got a full introduction to quite a few characters we only caught a brief glimpse of during season 1, some of which met our expectations, others completely subverted them, and it was just overall so exciting to see unfold. And thus we have begun the Owl House Season 2, and these first episodes did a great job welcoming us back and starting to move the series in the direction the recent poster hinted at. And I am so excited to see where things go from here. And then I remember there are now 22 episodes of this show left, and I just want to crawl into bed and stay there forever. If you have any thoughts on these episodes that you want to get extra credit for, be sure to leave them down below, as I would love to discuss them with you. Thanks so much for watching, folks, and I'll see you real soon.